Here you go, Sonny. Good girl. We're home now. Once we get him here, we introduce him to the pack. Yeah. Okay, let her go, let her go. First week, I let them just have fun. I mean, these poor dogs have been in animal shelters. I let them run on our property. I let them play. I let them be dogs. I let them just get all that angst out. And then, you know, slowly we'll start training them. The basics. Sonny, heel. Good girl. Every day, sometimes twice a day, we'll do a session. And it begins with basic obedience, which is heeling, sitting, and staying. Basically getting the dog in the mind that you have to listen to me now and it's gonna be fun. Weave, weave. Good girl, yay! That was very good. And I'll also start taking them out a little bit because I don't want them to be shocked that first time I bring them to New York City to meet the director. Right now, I'm in a testing phase for our candidates. At any point during the phase, they could fail one of the tests and really not be appropriate for the show, and that's what I'm trying to fast track and set up situations where I could see their reactions to many, many different things. My daughter, Jenna, helps me go out and socialize the dogs. Uh-oh. We've just come around the corner, and we see some puppies playing. Now let's see if we can distract them. Hey, who wants a treat? Ah, here we go. By desensitizing them, what I have to get them used to are crowds, loud noises, people, and actual theater performances. Hi. All of a sudden, the two of them were ganging up on this little dog. Hi. Which means they're bonding to me and they're bonding to each other. But having them both together, when they encountered the new dog, they both reacted badly. I have to adjust the training so they know that I'm the leader, not them. The training really has to be wrapped up because we start rehearsals for an October opening. The three new dogs, Bart Star, Casey, and Sonny, all have the right stuff to become a Sandy. But there's always a fear factor that I have that the dogs could fail. Every once in a while, one dog along the way will say, you know what, I really love you, Bill, but I'm not real happy about this performing thing, which is why we have the understudy, and which is why the understudy is being trained at the exact same moment at the exact same levels. And hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, they're gonna meet the director. And that'll be the final moment of truth for who's gonna be the new Sandy. Today's the big day for the final auditions for the Sandy. 10, please. We've traveled all over to find these guys, and it's their one chance to make it to stardom.
Are they all girls? What are we seeing? Do we know or see? We've been going through a process of finding our Sandy. We're going to be looking at them and deciding who Sandy and Sandy's understudy will be. Uh-oh. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hello, everyone. Hey.
Hello.
This is Bart Star.
Bart Star.
Wow. Part of a dream and part of a reality coming together. Being able to rescue dogs. And the dream of them actually coming forward and having their chance to be not only a great Broadway dog, but an ambassador for shelter dogs. It's the dream come true. So, candidate number one, a different look than we've ever seen. Come on, Bart, come on. Good boy, good boy. And his tail is always wagging. Whenever he's walking, his tail is wagging. His ears are always up, which say alert.
So animated.
Yeah.
Great. I love he's got all that energy.
Totally looks different than you would think a Sandy would look, but not like the source material.
It's more like his name should be Red.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh. Hi.
This is Casey.
Casey.
This was our little girl from Tennessee who was in the euthanasia room. Heel. Good girl, Casey. Good girl, good girl.
Hi. There's like a sadness and a love. It's different than Bart. Bart's kind of pulled together a little bit more. She's a little bit looser on the edges.
Scrappy dog.
She's
Survivor.
Yeah.
She looks
and
like...
again, matches Annie.
Yeah.
Aww. Who is this?
This is Sunny.
Sunny.
Hi, Sunny.
Named because I thought the sun would come out for her,
Oh.
one way or the other.
Sunny.
She's got that sad look because of the coloring on her eyes. Come on, up. Good girl, yes, yes.
Oh, Sunny, Sunny, Sunny.
So sweet.
You are so sweet.
So, guys, I'm gonna come back in with all three of them.
Okay,
all right.
let's see.
Yes.
My instincts are to just pick two and not
Say
decide which one is going to
Yeah.
be Sandy and which is
to
the
know.
See how
understudy.
it goes.
Yeah, because he'll see what he can get out of each of them.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I have to say I am very partial to Sonny and Casey.
I'm in love with Sunny. I'm completely in love with her.
I'm in agreement that I like Sonny and Casey.
So what I was suggesting was that we pick two dogs and not specify which one will be the first dog yet, and let you work with them and
Yep.
maybe visit you in a month or two and
Yep.
see what their progress is and then make that call later.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
All right.
Really incredible.
Okay.
Good girl. Well, the director ended up taking Casey and Sonny and not Bart, even though they liked his personality. They thought the other's look was better. But the good news is that this guy, you know, we already have another home lined up for him.
You know, you kind of go with your gut. You don't think too much about it. It's a kind of gut choice on a certain level. And I was amazed at how actually all three of them were very poised.
It's down to two, and we'll see who has the most talent, I guess, at the next point. Go ahead. Go play. Casey and Sonny are sort of starting to play and getting to know one another. That's a really good sign that they'll be able to live together doing the show. They're doing great at the training, but there's one problem I'm growing concerned about. During the initial training of Casey, I started noticing something was wrong in her, the way she walked and the way she sat, and we wanted to look into it right away. Good girl. Good girl. So I consulted my trusted vet of 20 years, Dr. Olson.
Your instincts were correct. The real problem is in the hip, but the immediate problem is in this right knee.
The knee.
It's going to have to be fixed before we can have her do any kind of show.
That'll take her out of the training. We've got to do it, obviously.
You're going to need to go to rehab, going to need to do some PT.
Is there anything we can do besides the PT to help the healing process?
I would recommend a food with glucosamine and antioxidants in it. The cartilage is going to have to heal, and nutrients are the best way to do that.
Girl, you're going to need surgery. She's so young and energetic that I didn't think it would be that serious. The next step, I have to call the producer and our director. Hi, guys. Thanks for getting on the call. Unfortunately, they don't have a choice. We're going to have to use Sonny for the show.
I'm sorry she has to go through that. You know, we're lucky we have Sonny, and let's keep moving forward.
Fortunately, I've got a good vet, and between Annie and the support of Pedigree, we have the resources to take this dog and give her a pain-free life. Not only did we save her from euthanasia, but we're going to be able to take care of her. This is going to put a little more pressure on me now, having just one candidate that has to be trained and ready to play Sandy. So it changes the game quite a bit. The beloved classic Annie the Musical is back on Broadway. And once again, Annie will be reunited with her four-legged best friend, Sandy. When the show debuted in 1977, I was asked to find and train the original Sandy. So after 3 decades, I'm thrilled to be returning to Annie, the story of a girl and a dog, both desperately seeking a home and wanting to be taken in, nourished, and loved. In order to help more dogs like Sandy, Pedigree has announced the beginning of the Pedigree Feeding Project, their new initiative to help more shelter dogs in more communities. The project kicked off this year in Chicago and Nashville, 2 communities with high numbers of homeless pets. Pedigree is feeding select shelters in these cities, fulfilling their dog food needs at no cost to the shelters. When I stopped by the Williamson County Adoption Center, I met with Doug Brightwell, who shared a few thoughts about his experience about what the Feeding Project is accomplishing. So at any given time, how many stray dogs do you house in the shelter?
On the average day, we have about 95 stray dogs.
So how has the Pedigree Feeding Project helped you guys out?
It's helped us out a great deal. We're able to provide a consistent nutritional diet for the dogs now. They really like it. And it's also able to give us more money for medical procedures and medical supplies. Pedigree has helped us get more dogs adopted by holding off-site adoption events and getting out the word about the dogs that we have available for loving homes.
Now, thanks to Pedigree and the millions of people who donate time and money to help shelters, dogs everywhere have the chance to be the star of someone's life, just like Sandy.